One day, there was a Maguri assassin, the strongest and best of all time, and they call him Taro Sakamoto, the strongest by far. Everyone is afraid of him, and we see him, my friends, thrown from the net of the building. We go inside the building and find a group of gangs trying to attack Sakamoto. But who is this Sakamoto, sir? The first one wanted to attack him, linking him with a bird, and the second one found himself admiring his friend before he even thought about it. And all those present were Bella, and they all fell to the ground at once. Sakamoto isn't just any hitman, he's feared and respected as death itself. One day at the supermarket, his life changed. He saw a woman and the world stopped. He fell in love, leaving his criminal life behind. He married her, had kids, and became a different person. But the past lingers. In Tokyo's suburbs, someone stands on a building asking, "Is this your home now, Sakamoto?" Approaching him, they say, "Mr. Sakamoto, I've been looking for you." Seeing Sakamoto, they're shocked to find a hefty, casual man, not the infamous killer. Is this Sakamoto? No. Something's wrong. This person is Shin. Sakamoto plays with his wristwatch, which will bring the arrow. Sakamoto, once a legendary killer, now appears as an ordinary man. However, his past lingers. In Tokyo's suburbs, someone confronts him asking, "Is this your home now, Sakamoto?" The man, Shin, is shocked to see Sakamoto as a hefty casual man. Doubting his identity as the infamous killer, Sakamoto fiddles with his wristwatch, hinting at hidden skills. A kid, unaware of Sakamoto's past, confronts a man who gets angry. Sakamoto intervenes, scaring the man away with unexpected agility. Shin, observing, is amazed by Sakamoto's swift actions. He approaches Sakamoto, revealing he's also a hitman. Sakamoto warns him to stay away, hinting at his restrained power. Shin, who can read thoughts, realizes Sakamoto's potential threat. He meets a kid who visits daily. The kid confronts the man, and Sakamoto intervenes, takes the kid's paint, and scares the man away. Shin, watching, is amazed by Sakamoto's agility. "I've decided." He tries to persuade Sakamoto to return to killing, but Sakamoto warns, "Don't come here again. I'm a hitman too." Sakamoto responds, "Next time, I might kill you." "I didn't do anything." Shin can read thoughts, which is why Sakamoto reacted. Shin tells Sakamoto he's wasting his potential. "You're wasting your skills, don't you see? You're acting like a regular guy." Sakamoto replies, "I don't want that life." He said, "But I've made my decision." Yeah. He's trying to convince Sakamoto to return to his old ways, but Sakamoto grabs him and says, "Don't come here again, got it?" Shin tells him, "By the way, I'm a hitman just like you." Sakamoto replies, "That's fine, but just so you know, I've held myself back. Next time I might just kill you, okay?" Shin responds, "But I didn't do anything to you." We find out that Shin has the ability to read his opponent's thoughts, which is why Sakamoto was about to take him down. Then he tells Sakamoto that he's really wasting his potential. He says, "You need to return to the world of killing you were in. I want to know what you're doing here. You're wasting your abilities and skills. Don't you see yourself? You're acting like a regular guy." Sakamoto replies, "I don't want to go back to that life." People around them are getting annoyed by what he's saying, reminding him that he was a legend and everyone feared him. Sakamoto says to him, "Really?" and pulls out this box of koshari. It's not just koshari. The name is a bit complicated, right? He starts eating it, and of course, Shin is surprised by what's happening. Then Sakamoto tells him, "By the way, I came here because I thought I was meeting the legendary Sakamoto." Sakamoto is a legend. Suddenly he cuts down his tree and says, "No smoking here, got it?" Is he reading thoughts? Just because I started smoking doesn't mean I've lost my speed. Suddenly someone appears and asks for help from Sakamoto. Shin thinks, this guy's dad is coming to Sakamoto to take someone out. Sakamoto can help him. The kid thinks, "You're doing everything by yourself." He realizes, I get it now. He's trying to be social with the community to hide his identity. By the way, your personality has changed a lot.
But your friend is relative. When the man dot make you die so that they can deliver the trees that he left, the promise from Qatar al-Sabat will make you a liar.
In the city, Sakamoto is approached because a girl isn't eating. He helps the kids. You're doing everything alone. Sakamoto is socializing to hide his identity. Your personality has changed. 5 years have passed, but you're still the best killer. His phone rings. The gang leader asks if Sakamoto is back. If you leave, you'll be hit until you die. Sakamoto broke the rules, so he must die. If you can't take him out, others will. The kid with Sakamoto is thinking about how 5 years have passed, but just like you are a legend, maybe your personality has changed, but you're still the best killer in history. Then he keeps banging his head against the car saying, why? I wish I could do this mission with Sakamoto and see how he kills and steals. I want to see his legendary moves, but what's done is done. His phone rings. The gang leader asks, what have you done? Is Sakamoto back in action? Scared. Can I hit him? Shin, you know the rules. If you leave, you'll keep getting hit until you die. Sakamoto broke the rules, so he has to die. You trash. If you can't take him out, others will. Stay weak like you. I'll deal with you, Sakamoto. Back to Sakamoto. You came early. I was waiting. I'm leaving town soon. Alright, Sakamoto is going to die. He dodges the bullet. You better take him out, or if you don't, I'll make sure you get taken out because you're just trash, you weakling. He puts his head on the steering wheel and says, alright, If I don't kill him, someone else will come and kill him, so it's better that I do it myself. I'm going to deal with you, Sakamoto, personally. He pulls out his gun and goes back to Sakamoto, who says, "By the way, you came a bit early. I was waiting for you." The kid replies, "I'm leaving town soon, but there's something I need to finish." "Yes, it's you, Sakamoto." He pulls out the gun and aims it at him. Alright, Sakamoto is going to die. But wait, who's going to die? He dodges the bullet. What the? He's innocent. He knows he's going to dodge the bullet, like it's nothing. He dodges like that. He dodges the bottle that was thrown at him, and it breaks. And he looks, what is that? Where did Sakamoto go? Yeah, Sakamoto hid. I don't know where he went, and I also don't know if he can read thoughts. Sakamoto is sitting there eating his chips, and with the other hand, he's holding that stick. Then he looks through that net and pulls out the stick. Yeah! It's bad luck that he comes at him, but he manages to dodge all of his attacks. He arrives at Sakamoto's friends. Sakamoto is processing things. The chips he has are still sinking in, but the guy is right behind him. And he hits him with his leg. He literally breaks the shelves. He can't handle that attack and passes out. When he wakes up, he finds his daughter and wife. He wonders, where am I? He finds himself with his daughter and wife. He asks himself, where am I and where is Sakamoto's wife? Don't worry, you're in our house, which means it's safe. She puts the food in front of him, and then she asks him, what do you want to eat today? He's surprised. Why treat me kindly when I was about to kill him? Suddenly, he complains the food is poisoned. Is this the life Sakamoto wants? Shin goes to the gang leader. Did you finish him off? I failed. How dare you talk after failing to kill Sakamoto? Please leave Sakamoto alone. Why say that, dear? Did he do something? He didn't threaten me. You know our rules. Anyone who breaks them must die. If someone must be punished, punish me. Let Sakamoto live. I want to help my hero, Sakamoto. He bids farewell. Sakamoto shows a note. Since you came, visit us again. Shin goes to the gang leader. The leader asks, did you finish him off? He replies, I failed. The leader says, how dare you talk after failing to kill Sakamoto? Shin pleads, please leave Sakamoto alone. Why say that? Did he do something? Shin says, he didn't threaten me. The leader responds, you know the rules, break them and die. Shin says, punish me. Let Sakamoto live. The leader asks, why do this? Shin replies, I want to help my hero Sakamoto. Then says, I'll finish Sakamoto. Everyone is laughing at you. Why? The leader is even surprised. Did Shin do something to you or did he threaten you? He replies, he didn't threaten me. The leader says, you know our rules and anyone who breaks them must die. Shin responds, okay, if someone has to be punished, punish me. Let Sakamoto live. The leader asks, what makes you do all this? Shin replies, these are my thoughts and I want to help my hero. The leader thinks to himself, foolish. And then he says, after that, I will go finish off Sakamoto. At that moment, Shin says, are you really going to kill yourself just to get to Sakamoto? The leader thinks to himself, what a fool you are, and then I will go finish off Sakamoto. Shin, die for Sakamoto? Leader, read minds, and you. Sakamoto, phone. The leader says to him, oh, that's right, I forgot that you can see thoughts. He says, alright, I'm going to finish all of you off right now. At the same time, Sakamoto is holding his phone. Whoever is watching this video is witnessing everything that is happening with Shin. Then he writes what you have accumulated in his locker and opens it. My dear friends, it's filled with weapons from top to bottom, and it looks like it belongs to a serious owner. While Shin is escaping from the gang and hiding, we realize that he's actually running away because his supplies are running low. The gang leader tells his men not to get close to Shin because he knows he can read your thoughts. Some of those who didn't listen to him say that they lost track of him, and then they plan to ambush him at his weak point. So Shin throws himself in front of him. He's still hitting Shin, but Shin dodges. Shin is still moving, but someone shoots him in the leg and everyone is surrounding him. That's it, I'm going to die. I was just about to say the word Shin before the legendary Sakamoto appears. You, Tongo, come on. All those who were searching for evil when they first came. They see him escaping. Sakamoto is here to kill us. But one brave guy rushes to attack him. Instantly, his weapon is shattered into 100 pieces. You don't understand how fast he is. Another guy tries to sneak up behind Sakamoto to attack him, but single-handedly he faces him down. The leader orders his men to shoot. This is Sakamoto, who destroys their weapons and quickly defeats their leader. Sakamoto asks, so you found me. How did you know my location? Shin understands. So you never trusted me from the beginning, right? I was eavesdropping on him. Shin is still talking to Sakamoto, and Sakamoto is throwing his shop's t-shirt at him saying, come work with me at the shop, you'll get 800 yen an hour. He's still trying to process it, thinking about the stock for the shop. He's shocked by what's happening, and then Sakamoto's wife walks in. She praises Shin. At that moment, Shin hears the voice of an old man entering the shop, asking for his things. Of course, since he can read minds, he brought him everything he needed. The old man was really happy with him. Of course, since he can read minds, he brought her everything she needed. Everyone is happy with him. And so Shin achieved his dream, but in reverse. And my friend has a very simple question. Why don't most of you subscribe while watching? So that's why, my friend, subscribe and give a like. Let's continue. The next day, Shane sends merchandise to the supermarket shelves. He's selling to a customer, getting the hang of the job. He tells Sakamoto, "You were bold with the gang. Thanks for saving me, but why not kill anyone?" His dad says, "None of your business." Oe overhears, "Did you kill someone?" He replies, "No." She says, "But you knocked out two." He insists, "I didn't kill them." She warns, "You..." Oe asks, "Did you kill someone? Are you back to killing?" He replies, "No, I didn't kill anyone." She points out, "But you knocked out two yesterday." He insists, "It's not like I killed them." She warns, "You know what will happen if you go back to killing, right?" He is shocked and she asks, "Do you understand?" He says, "Forget it, I'm just a pawn in your hands." She says, "Good, I'm glad you understand." Shin admits, "I messed it up." Sakamoto imagines being a killer. He asks, "Do you imagine killing me? I want to understand you because I want to kill you." Later they go to Nikati to buy goods. Sakamoto says, "This is where I always buy goods, Shin." Shin notes, "We traveled far. We could have bought from any factory." He replies, "I came here because it's cheap with a discount." A girl jumps from a building onto Sakamoto, ruining the butter. Shin says, "This is ruined." We learn she jumped because people are chasing her. One says, "We will keep hitting you and you won't escape." She retorts, "You won't touch a hair on me, weaklings." As they arrive unwillingly, Shin says, "We traveled far for these products." He replies, "I came for the discount." Suddenly a girl jumps onto Sakamoto, ruining his butter. Chased, she jumped. One says, "You can't escape." She responds, "You can't touch me. I'm not running." Shin tells Sakamoto, "Calm down." Sakamoto, "I must protect her." An attacker charges. She hits him. Another comes. She kicks him down. Three gather. First attacks. She dodges. Second comes. She hits. Third sneaks. She fends off. "I messed up the butter that my friend brought," and Shin says, "This is completely ruined. It's literally useless." We find out that this girl jumped from that building because there are people chasing her, and one of them says, "No, we will keep hitting you, and you won't be able to escape from us again." We learn that the girl is telling them, "You won't be able to touch a single hair on me, you weaklings. You're trying to corner me, but I'm not running away from you." "You're trying to corner me, and I'm not running away from you." Shin tells Sakamoto, "Calm down, don't destroy them." Sakamoto replies, "I have to destroy them. I can't let them hurt the girl." The attacker charges at her, but she hits him, and another one comes at her, but she kicks him down to the ground. Oh, she knows martial arts. The three of them gather around her. The first one attacks, but she dodges, and the second one comes at her, and she hits him. The third one tries to sneak up on her, but she manages to fend him off. And she throws him away, but I still have to fulfill the agreement. The two guys he hit get back up, and this guy is holding a knife, ready to attack her. But Sakamoto stops the knife and breaks it. In the blink of an eye, he takes him down to the ground. Second, Shin takes charge. Next, he pulls out a gun, and it seems like he's about to shoot, but she quickly moves in front of him, pushing the gun away and bringing him down to the ground. She brings him down to the ground. Shin asks, "Who is that girl?" And Sakamoto is still upset. The gang rushes, they flee, armed men pursue. Sakamoto stands firm. These three people were shot, but Sakamoto stands up to them. Yeah, he's heavy, but in the end they get worn out. Then we go to the buildings, and we hear someone asking, "Where is the girl?" The person is called Herba. "But don't say anything, Saeed. Our men will come after him and bring her to you. You killed the whole family except for one daughter. You don't know that you're going to kill her, Moax." They panic. "She escaped!" He calls them useless. He says you are useless and prefers to hit him with the stick under him. And we find out that this person is Rizo's brother, Mushoki. "We'll understand later that you need to bring me her head. You get it or not?" He says, "Okay," but suddenly someone gets their head blown off. All the crazy people are going wild. He's holding the head that got cut off, and the strange thing is that the person whose head got cut off starts to talk. But he shuts him up hard. His other brother comes in and says, "Enough killing these people. This isn't a game, you get it? Or are you not in the game?" And the leader is like, "What now?" The mother of the crazy people. Those... Then he tells them, "I want you to go after that girl because she has a key and I need it from her. And if I get that key, I'll be able to take control of the entire black market for the whole year. You'll be able to kill her and get the key." They say, "Don't worry. Whoever stands in front of us, we're going to kill him." After that, we go to the three people who are jumping on the roofs of the houses. And we find out that your kid is one of the biggest 3 kids in the whole area. Shin tells her, "By the way, your family has 12 members." So she replies, "What about your family?" "By the way, this gang is chasing me to get that key from me. And that key is for my family's safe." So Sakamoto was thrown away. "What are you going to do?" "It's important, they're going to kill you." So she tells him, "Forget it. I'm not going to throw it away. My dad and mom kept that key safe themselves. If I don't protect this key, then there's no point in killing them. But I can't face this gang alone." Sakamoto asks her, "Are they going to kill you?" She replies, "It's none of your business." A call. "I'm sorry for causing you all the trouble. That's why we're parting ways now." While running, Sakamoto stops Shin and asks, "Can you make dumplings?" She replies, "Yeah, my dad taught me." Realizing Sakamoto will help, he says, "We're not going back to the supermarket. We have problems to solve." She asks, "You want dumplings? Is that the deal?" She replies, "Who are you?" Shin feels strange. Someone attacks Sakamoto. He gets kicked into a building. Make me a pie, that's the deal, right? So she asks them, who exactly are you? I don't understand. And Shin feels something strange like, yeah, someone is attacking Sakamoto. This person literally kicks him into that building. Yeah. They know they can catch up with them when they were talking, and these brothers are called patchouli, and they don't have a special style, or rather, he doesn't follow any style. The only method they use is killing. But this guy says, I really aim for my targets, and then I kill them without any hesitation. And another one says, what problems stand in our way, we kill them. And you all stood in our way, so you will die. Shin says he is one of those people. She tells him, these two are serial killers. They show no mercy to their targets at all. As long as they have killed them, it's a mission they must accomplish. No one can stop them. One of them died. What are they saying? We're famous now, and we don't even know it. Killing should ideally be done by those who are not known, but we're famous. But we feel exposed like this, because we couldn't hide our identity like this. He will attack the first one. He attacks him with the structure, but he believes it. He says, you're sensitive, but it killed you too. You're very sensitive, my dear, but it killed you too. He says to him, who died? You don't know Mr. Sakamoto well. You're just a breeze to him. Good. You're just a breeze to him. What terrified Iza was Raleigh, and it was already a reality. He rises, but here he stands up to him. Sakamoto, yes, he appeared in the place. He's asking me why the sweet pastry from Fosoria will be better than the pig cake. He only thinks about food, man. Sakamoto's entrance causes a fire, breaking concrete. They fall unseen. Its concrete is broken and they are falling to the floor below. Sakamoto says, it's great that we went down like this. No one will see us. The brothers at this time started to feel that this person is not ordinary at all and that he is very strong. Ronnie says, this person could have killed me with that blow if it weren't for my solid body. But then Abushar tells him, you have to give us the key, understand? Or we'll kill all three of you. She tells him, forget about the key. That was my secret and I'm not giving it to you even if it cost me my life. If it's about what happened. So Abu, it's really good that it came from you and you have to die. You care about such trivial things. You should care about your lives first, and then you can worry about those trivial things. So she tells him, fine, I was about to attack you, but Sakamoto stops her. She says to them, I didn't ask for your help. What makes you think you should help me? But I'm still not going to give them the key to my family. The treasure my dad and mom died for. Because of him, that's why I have to protect him. Abush, the guy threw a stone at her. Sakamoto confronts him. He's innocent. Then he tells Sakamoto, you need to mind your own business and give us this girl instead of letting my friend die. Then Sisu says to him, don't interfere, Shahim. I'll kill you. Sakamoto replies, try to kill me, but you waste your breath. All right, we're going to kill you now. They attack him. Get ready to die now. Fool, he says. You hurt me swinging. How does he move so fast? He's full of energy. He tells them, all right, get ready because now we're going to fight. What's wrong? You're talking. All right, we're going to kill you now. They attack him. Get ready to die now. What's wrong, kid? He says. You hurt me swinging. They are innocent. How can he dodge all our attacks? No one can dodge them like that. And how can he move so quickly? His body is full of energy. This guy is really terrifying. Then he tells the brothers, all right, get ready because now we're going to fight. Our secret movement. So he tells him, all right. Then he tells Sakamoto, you're the third person who will see our special technique. But the confirming medicine grabs a pot and goes to attack the first one with the pot. He makes him bleed from the other, so he gets angry and tries to attack him, but he fights him off. By the way, teacher, he must be shocked. His chakra is supposed to be solid and unbreakable. How could he break it? And they broke it just with a simple hit from Sakamoto, and he gets injured in his hand. Shin goes to treat his hand, and he says, I've been through a lot. I haven't felt this way before, but if my wife finds out, she'll definitely divorce me. The coward says, I'm tired of these two, so I'll get rid of you, Luke. And he goes to attack her, but Shin appears from behind and wraps that rope around him, telling him to stop. They open up and lift him, and they throw him to the ground. And Sakamoto points the stick at his stomach. Yeah, we managed to get rid of the two of them. She, the second time, asked them, who exactly are you? We're just two guys working on this. She laughs and tells them, you two really went through a lot. Then we go back to the leader and Angie, who is talking to those present and says to him, the brothers have now gone to get the key from the girl. And now I'm standing in front of her closet. I was waiting for the meat. And we. Suddenly he finds the two of them coming in, all tied up. And of course it was Shin and Sakamoto who did this. He looks shocked, but she tells him, don't be shocked, my love. And don't say a word. He gets terrified and says, I'm sorry. I won't do this again. Please don't kill me. She says, I told him, your arrogance won't bring back my parents. Atone for your sins. You're going to hell. You're making a mess. He feels pressured and says, you're making me want to kill you. Why do you think you can kill me? Seeing them lying there is enough. Killing changes nothing, so I'll spare them. I want to live happily. Revenge isn't my only joy. If he looks at them lying there, it's enough. Killing them changes nothing, so I'll spare them. I want to learn to live happily. Revenge isn't my only joy. She stands by the gate and Shin asks, "Are you coming?" She replies, "Shut up, don't call me that. I'm Lu and I have the key. I'll open the vault now." She opens the vault and her friends enter first. She's pulled in and her friend reveals the vault is filled with gold, silver, and rare swords. He picks up a book, the first treasure of the family head, revealing the vault stored their wealth. It's filled with gold and jewels. Sakamoto decorates, saying, "This is it." She leaves them to chat and goes to a bottle, saying, "This is sake," saving it for the right time. She cries, saying, "This sake is the best when I'm of..." Because it's full of gold and jewels and Sakamoto is decorating, saying, "This is it." But she leaves them to chat and goes to this bottle, saying, "This is sake," but saves it for the right time. Then she starts crying and tells them, "This sake is the best. When I'm of age, I'll pour some for you." They warn her, "If you don't look beautiful, we'll blow you away." She serves the pork cake Sakamoto requested, and they eat. They ask her opinion and say it tastes good. They eat more, praising her kitchen skills. One jokes, "Who wants to marry me?" Meanwhile, in the Chinese district, the government reaches the building Sakamoto fought over and investigates the damage. Then she serves them the pork cake, and they ask her opinion, saying it's good. One jokes, "Who wants to marry me?" The government reaches the building Sakamoto was fighting over and investigates the house damage. Sakamoto enters, saying, "I have a headache." Shin says, "Come, take my place." He brings juice, feeling wronged. "This is the shop's outfit. You brought it here." And he brings him some juice to drink while he's there, feeling wronged. "This is the shop's outfit. You're the one who brought it here." She tells him, "Sakamoto told me you have to come work with me at the shop." Shin asks Sakamoto if he wants to join them. Sakamoto asks why. Shin says anyone can work at the supermarket. Sakamoto wonders why Shin isn't fazed by criminals. Shin cites his family's law and gives a book. Sakamoto learns the law forbids killing. Sakamoto warns if he kills by accident, he'll kill Shin. Shin is surprised, but Sakamoto is calm. They remind viewers to subscribe and like. A prayer for forgiveness is offered. Peace out. Sakamoto's law is that there's no such thing as killing. "Sakamoto, if I accidentally kill someone, I'll kill you." He's like, "Really? You'd kill me?" And Sakamoto says, "I have no problem with that." After that, we go back to those people and they say Sakamoto and Shin the next round is on you. And it looks like, my friend, we're heading into an upcoming battle. So make sure to hit the bell, subscribe to the channel, and like this video so that when the next episode drops, you'll get it right away. In the end, I seek forgiveness from Allah, the one who has no deity but Him, the living, the sustainer, and I turn to Him. Alright, peace out.